You'll find joy when I'm done. So here we go.
That was great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know your microphone cut out a little bit, but we could hear it pretty well if we were really quiet. That was good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening.
Oh, that's great. Can anybody beat that? All right, I'm going to switch over here 1 second. Does anybody else have something to offer? All right, we're going to the Caseys.
All right, so I'm going to grab my bird real quick, and I can show you guys what she looks like.
He told me that they have a lovebird named Pickles, and it's Aaron's bird, but it doesn't like Aaron.
Yep.
So it's chosen Jacob as its best friend.
Yep, so she's kind of freaking out a little bit, but that's what she looks like. I'm going to try and keep her a little bit still, but this is Pickles the lovebird. She's about 2.5. Find all the computers. But yeah, so that's what she looks like. She's just flying all over stuff.
I think she likes us.
Yep, she's now on the computer, so.
We named her Pickles because she's green, but we also tease that sometimes she's sweet and sometimes she's sour, so it's appropriately named Pickles.
Oh yeah.
Cute idea.
That's
You can see her in the corner. She's looking a little bit at the computer screen. So she's now sitting. Yep, there she is.
There
she is.
oh.
She's sitting. There she is.
She's gonna steal the show. If she calms down a little bit, let us know and stick her in your shirt for us.
Oh, I can try and get her off right now and see if she wanna do it. So she'll sit on my shoulder like this, and she'll just she'll relax a little bit, and she'll just do that, and then she's just kind of nibbling right now. I don't know what she's kind of freaking out about. Every once in a while, something will set her off. She'll kind of bite the folds right here. You just don't know what's kind of setting her off, but she's just exploring a little bit, so that's pretty cool.
Well, thank Aaron for the ability to show off his bird today. Yeah, Aaron got the bird apparently, and it doesn't like him. Partly, inability to sow seed very well, and other things, and sleeps too late. But that's great. Now Mary Gold's got a dog that's going after her too. Can you stick your dog in your shirt?
So now people can see.
Oh, now look! Now the bird is in Jacob's shirt.
Yep, she just did that for a split second. So she'll go in and out. If I have like a hoodie on, I'll put the hoodie on, and she'll kind of sit like right here within the hoodie. She kind of likes pair spots. So.
She's going in.
Yep, yeah, she's kind of exploring right now. She's kind of sticking like her entire head in and just trying to see what's up. So
that is wonderful. That's great. That's great. So has anybody else got something to offer? Anybody do something with a rattlesnake?
Dennis has an offering.
Okay.
My offering came this morning to me. I was looking out the window and I saw this bird over by the well house, and he was pecking away at something or other. I thought worms. And then we moved over to a patch of flowers that we have that are native flowers. Some daisies and some something yellow that is not a dandelion. I'm not sure of its name. But he was pecking away, and then he'd move to a new site, peck away at the seeds that were falling from these flowers. And I just saw it in watching him. Now, I have not seen this variety of bird probably for close to 25 years. So it was interesting. It's a yellow-winged blackbird instead of a red-winged blackbird. And he was just so calm and collected in terms of his diet. And as I got moved closer to the window, he went away. So that my impact on him wasn't that great, or maybe was exactly what he needed, was to move on to some new sites. But it was a blessing just to be able to see how calm and purposeful he or she was. So that's a blessing.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Anyone else out there? Anyone else?
I've been trying to find a poem on kindness last night and this morning, because I am in a situation where I'm dealing with people not wearing masks in a place where they're supposed to be masked. And so I need to remind myself every day that kindness is the way to approach people and to ask them to follow the rules for my sake and their sake. And I did not find one that I loved, but I promise I will look for one and bring it to next Sunday. So in the meantime, I'm going to practice kindness. And if you have any poems or words of wisdom or advice that can help me through this week, when I start a program for kids with dyslexia and ADHD in-person school, please forward them. I'd be happy to listen.
Words of kindness and words of hope. All right,
Yeah, and kindness.
we'll try to collect them for you.
Christina, I have something, it's a comic, and it's really sweet. I'll try to like scan it and send it to you. It's from the Dogman books. I don't know if you're familiar with them. They're kids' books, but it's like a little kind of rendition of a poem that apparently Mother Teresa had on her wall. And it's kind of about, you've probably heard it, but it's sort of about like, even when other people will not be good, you need to be good anyway. Other people will be jealous. But it's kind of a version for kids, and it's in this Dogman book. And I colored it and put it on my fridge, but I'll try to send it to you. I think you'll like it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I have a poem, Octavia E. Butler, from The Parable of the Tenants, Earthseed number 2. Kindness eases change, love quiets fear, and a sweet and powerful, positive obsession blunts pain, diverts rage, and engages each of us in the greatest, the most intense of our chosen struggles. So I just keep that on my phone and I just read it all the time. So Octavia Butler. I thought that was interesting. It's called, it's from Parable of the Tenants, Earthseed number 2. Just fits with our thinking today. So there you go.
That's great.
Oh.
Ren?
Yes.
What are you doing? Oh,
Did you see that dog?
Yeah.
Carmel is 14 years old, but she has come up with a new trait. And that trait is that she follows Wendy wherever she is, no matter what she's doing or where she's doing. And she might whine or bark or do various things until Wendy puts a blanket down by her feet so she can curl up down by her feet and and be comfortable wherever Wendy is. it's you know, we don't think she's got a lot of time left, but she won't let Wendy get far away from her.
Oh.
Will you show her again, Brent? Elsie wanted to see.
And you can see it's near Wendy's feet.
Yeah.
And we have to get a blanket so she can lay down there.
Cute. Thanks.
No, and knowing the pain that Wendy's had in her feet, I wonder, you know, dogs tend to sense those things. So, thank you. Anyone else? Anyone else? We want to give a, Jonathan and Mary, you can unmute yourself on your screen. So,
Okay. I did. Am I unmuted now?
you are.
Okay, well, mine is about seeds, surprisingly. Up at the lake, I have to plant something wherever I go. The land up there is all sand, but I mixed sand with leaves and leftovers and whatever I can find in big buckets. And I started planting beans in the buckets, hoping that I would get some beans. The beans sprouted, and I had some sticks and brush and stuff, and the bean plants climbed and climbed all over those sticks that I put up. Not a single flower. No flower, no beans. But I have beautiful bean bushes now at the lake.
Oh, well, I don't know what to say to that, other than maybe you need a bean bush.
Well, I asked him if he got those seeds in exchange for his cow when he took it to market. Maybe they're going all the way up to the sky, and we'll find a
that's right.
giant at the top.
Yeah.
Jonathan and the beanstalk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
right.
Or else they might start producing enough so that we could have 3 bean salad. We'd have exactly 3 beans for 3 bean salad.
Right. Right.
That would be generous.
Got another dog. Christina's got a dog in there. That's great. All of God's creatures. What a great creation we have. I'm going to flip over to the next page, see if anybody else has anything to add. And we're up to 30 participants. That's great to see people back again. Let's see. Once again, we will be thinking of you, Lynn, tomorrow when you go in. If they do accept you, which I hope they do, bring them something good to eat. Cook them like a scone or something.
Well, I've already baked this morning cayenne shortbread cookies and rosemary shortbread cookies. So maybe I'll bring some of those.
Yeah, bring a couple of those cookies and see if that helps.
Yeah.
We'll see how.
I just wanted to say, where did I go?
You're on.
I just wanted to say, Jonathan, that our beans in our garden, we have no beans either.
It's too soon.
I think.
Yeah. Okay. Well, everybody, we're gonna move on to. Let me set this back up here. I'm sorry about that. I want to get closer to you, so I want to pick it up and bring it over here. I better leave you appropriately distanced away from myself. Woke up this morning to the news that there are only 2 states in our entire nation that are actually going down with COVID cases. Everybody else is going up, and some just exploding. So we're, some say, right where we were when we started this whole thing, for lots of different reasons. But I still think about all the frontline people. You know, of course, the front lines are changing in different states, and it's getting they say that West Virginia is the new hotspot. That it's exploded even greater per capita than New York was at the height of New York, and California has been so it's all over the place, and it's just so heartbreaking. So what I'd like to do is for the prayers of the people today, I'm going back to the praise song for the pandemic, and if I can cue it up here, I'm gonna play it for us, and add your prayers to it. And it may not seem like it's making much of a difference, but wear your mask. Try to keep your distance. I had to throw my lot in with the Caseys this last week, and so if I get it, Jacob's got it, and if Jacob's got it, the bird's got it, and the bird's going to give it to all of you. I think I've been pretty good, and I know Jacob has, so I'm hoping that we're going to be good. But I know it's taking a long time, but it really is important for each other. But I'm going to share my screen with everybody here, and I'm going to play this. Bear with me.
Praise be the nurses and doctors, every medical staff bent over flesh to offer care, for lives saved and lives lost, for showing up either way. Praise for the farmers tilling soil, planting seeds so food can grow, an act of hope if ever there was. Praise be the janitors and garbage collectors, the grocery store clerks and the truck drivers barreling through long, quiet nights. Give thanks for bus drivers, delivery persons, postal workers, and all those keeping an eye on water, gas, and electricity. Blessings on our leaders making hard choices for the common good, offering words of assurance. Celebrate the scientists working away to understand the thing that plagues us, to find an antidote, and all the medicine makers. Praise be the journalists keeping us informed. Praise be the teachers, finding new ways to educate children from afar, and blessings on parents holding it together for them. Blessed are the elderly and those with weakened immune systems, all those who worry for their health. Praise for those who stay at home to protect them. Blessed are the domestic violence victims on lockdown with abusers, the homeless and refugees. Praise for the artists and poets, the singers and storytellers, all those who nourish with words and sound and color. Blessed are the ministers and therapists of every kind, bringing words of comfort. Blessed are the ones whose jobs are lost, who have no savings, who feel fear of the unknown gnawing. Blessed are those in grief, especially who mourn alone. Blessed are those who have passed into the great night. Praise for police and firefighters, paramedics, and all who work to keep us safe. Praise for all the workers and caregivers of every kind. Praise for the sound of notifications, messages from friends reaching across the distance. Give thanks for laughter and kindness. Praise be our four-footed companions with no forethought or anxiety, responding only in love. Praise for the seas and rivers, forests and stones who teach us to endure. Give thanks for your ancestors, for the wars and plagues they endured and survived. Their resilience is in your bones and your blood. Blessed is the water that flows over our hands and the soap that helps keep them clean each time a baptism. Praise every moment of stillness and silence so new voices can be heard. Praise the chants and slowness. Praise be the birds who continue to sing the sky awake each day. praise for the primrose poking yellow petals from dark earth. Blessed is the air clearing overhead, so one day we can breathe deeply again. And when this has passed, may we say that love spread more quickly than any virus ever could. May we say this was not just an ending, but also a place to begin.
It's been a while since we've done that one. Boy, do we need it. Give thanks to all the workers and be with all the doctors and all the people that are in need of kindness and love and care. Be with those that have died. Be with all of you. Be with all of us. Be with all of your family and friends who have so much anxiety and depression, you know, through all this. You know, we see people more than we've seen them in a long time in different ways, but it is so hard. It is so hard. So hang in there. I offer up a benediction as we end, and then go into our breakout sessions. May you find Jesus standing beside you. May he be close enough to touch. May he breathe on all your living and speak peace into your lives. Go now in that peace, always. Amen. So once again, a shout out and a thank you to Jacob for being willing. You are just a workhorse, and I couldn't have done it without you. And you know, thinking about seeds, and you know, the seed of having a high fire kiln, you know, at the church is who knows where that goes. You know, maybe it has nothing whatsoever, and I suspect that this may be true. It may have nothing whatsoever to do with pottery or clay. In fact, I almost guarantee it. It has something to do with things we can't see yet. And part of it is just spending the time with you, Jacob. I've been watching you since you were a troublemaker, very little. And you're one of my favorite people in the whole world. And Heidi wants to know, did he drive you crazy talking too much? And I say, yes, of course he did. And but I gave it right back to him. And that's what we do. So you're a blessing, my friend. Breakout rooms and announcements. I am